Hello everyone, Tomai Sekeseke here, and this is day 53 of my 100-day challenge to start English every single day and share my progress here with you. Yesterday, in day 52, we talked about ways to sound more fluent and natural when speaking English. But I know many of us feel stuck between classroom English and real life English. Today, I want to help you bridge that gap with some practical tips you can start using right away. Let's get into it. Tip 1. Use contraction naturally. First one is contractions. Instead of saying I am going to shop, a native speaker will usually say I am going to the shop. Instead of you are right, it becomes you're right. Even they are coming becomes they are coming. When you don't use them, you don't sound wrong. You just sound a bit too formal, as if you're reading from a textbook or giving a speech. If you listen to films, songs, or even podcasts, you'll notice contractions are the rule, not exceptions. So my advice, start practicing them in your daily conversation. Record yourself reading a sentence both way, with and without contractions, and you'll immediately hear how much more natural you sound. Tip 2. Replace textbooks words with real-life alternatives. The second tip is to replace some very basic textbook words with natural expression that people actually use. For example, we all learn I am very angry, but in real life people often say I am starving. Instead, I am very tired. You'll hear I am exhausted. Let me give you another one. Instead of always saying it's good, you can say it's great, it's amazing, or it's awesome. Instead of I am happy, try I am glad or I am thrilled. These words add color and personality to your English. Here's a little exercise. Next time you learn a new word, try to find one or two synonyms that people use in everyday conversation. This way you won't just sound correct. You'll sound alive and expressive. Tip 3. Use fillers, but don't overdo it. Now, the third one is fillers. In every language, we use small words and sounds to keep the conversation flowing. In English, you'll often hear things like, well, you know, actually, I mean, sort of. For example, well, I think that's a good idea. Or, you know, I am not sure about that. These little words give you time to think and make your English sound more spontaneous. But here's the important part. Don't overuse them. If every sentence starts with well or you know, it can become distracting. The trick is balance. Just sprinkle them naturally, as if you were talking to a friend. 4. Pay attention to intonation. The first tip is one people often forget: intonation. English is not only about words, it's about rhythm and melody. The way your voice rises and falls completely changes the meaning. For example, if I say really in a flat voice, it sounds like I don't believe you. But if I say really with my voice going up at the end, it's a genuine question. Try another. You're coming. Flat voice, it's just a statement. You are coming with the rising intonation. Now it's a question. So, if you want to sound natural, practice not just the word, but also the music of English. Listen to native speaker, repeat after them, and pay attention to how their voice go up and down. It will make your English much more expressive and clear. Extra tip: think in chunks, not single words. And here's a bonus tip: don't always focus on single words. Learn chunks, small groups of words that go together. For example, at the end of the day, as far as I know, to be honest, it depends on. These are ready-made pieces of English you can use anytime. If you say to be honest, it sounds natural and fluent because that's exactly what native speakers say. It also saves you from having to translate word by word in your head. So, let's review. Use contraction, swap textbooks phrase for real-life words. Use fillers wisely, practice intonation, and start thinking in chunks. These are small changes, but together they can completely transform the way you sound. Now, here's my challenge for you today. Pick just one of these tips and use it in your next conversation or practice section. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Try it today. And remember, every little adjustment you make builds your confidence, and confidence is the real secret to fluency. If you found this video useful, please give it a like, leave a comment telling me which tip you'll try first, and share it with someone who also learn English. See you tomorrow for day 54 of my challenge.